did you first start to notice that you were having difficulties with your hearing?
Well, initially I worked in a power station and I assumed I was suffering noise-induced deafness.
Mm-hmm.
But in effect that was when I developed many ears.
Right.
Well, I'd had problems with wax, so I came to have wax removal.
Mm-hmm.
And it was then, of course, you established that I had one more deaf ear. And the crossover, of course, you introduced me to that.
So the cross system, that was something that you hadn't heard of before?
Not heard of it, no.
Okay. And when you had the demonstration, when you went back to see Lisa and had the demonstration of the cross, what was that like?
It was excellent. It was a new world.
Yeah.
Because it also, I didn't have the chirping or whistling. And in fact, I mean, that could only describe that I'd been living in a dead world to some extent. It was a revelation.
Before George got his new hearing aids, how was his hearing? What difficulties did he have?
Well, if I was on the wrong side of him, I could speak to him and he wouldn't even hear me at all. And I had to make sure if we were out for a meal that I was sitting on the right side so he could see me when we were sitting in the house. And also the television, it was difficult often, couldn't hear that.
And how did you find the ability of being able to hear the conversation from either side of
Well,
you?
this was excellent because then I didn't need to sit in a certain position. And in effect, our friends that we see quite often, they've been quite amazed at the difference between the National Health Hearing Aid and these.
And do you feel more comfortable about joining in that group conversation now?
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. Because I don't need to sit in a specific spot. You know, communicate quite well around a table, which is very difficult in the past.
Since George has been fitted with his new hearing aids, how do you feel he's benefited from it, and how have you benefited from it?
Oh, it's made a big difference, a tremendous difference, because there's no problem with him hearing me from any angle. As previously, as I said, you had to be on the certain spot for him to hear. Now I can hear anything. When we're out with friends, we don't have to sit him in a special seat. It just improved everything.
Tell me about the difference that the hearing aids have made to your enjoyment of listening to music.
Well, the music, that has been exceptional. I'm living in another world with the music, particularly the boy sopranos are quite incredible. And in fact, as I was listening to carols from Kings at Christmas, and they brought a tear to my eye.
Made a big difference.
Massive.
Yeah.
Have the hearing aids in the morning, remove them late in the evening, put them in the charger, and no problem in the year that virtually a year I've had them.
Fully charged, ready for the next day.
Fully charged for the next day.
Brilliant. So.
The service has been excellent, and I know that you'll always be there if I need help.
Hearing aid.
I've been living in a new world, and I have to say that if I were to die tomorrow, they've been worth every penny.